So we're doing another tier list. It's Pokemon Gen 1, Pokemon. I don't know. I say it differently every time. It's so fucking weird. Um but we have so many entries because we have 151. Well, we have 151 and this also includes the megas. So we have a lot more than normal. I'm going to keep the 5 tiers so that this doesn't fill up eventually like the whole screen, or try not to, but we're going to do our best, okay? So we're gonna start very simple. Okay, we're gonna start with Bulbasaur. Obviously, I mean, number one. Um, I think this whole evolutionary line is like my favorite grass type. Seriously. So, but I'm not really a huge fan of grass types. So maybe I'll do Bulbasaur B. So then I'll just follow suit with the rest, like the Mega too. Like put them in there. All four of them. I don't really. That doesn't bother me. Sorry. All right, next we have arguably the greatest Pokemon of all time and its entire evolutionary line. I think Charmander deserves to be genuinely in B tier. I think a lot of the starters in the first evolutions are going to be here. Charmeleon could go in A, and then Charizard will put in S. All three versions, the normal and then the two megas, 100% in S tier. Um, Squirtle, this whole line is an A. Okay, so we got those starters done. Um, Caterpie, the Butterfree line. Okay, Caterpie is D tier. Metapod is D tier. Butterfree is like a C, and then the same thing for Weedle and Kakuna and Beedrill, and we'll put Mega Beedrill in here too. Ooh, this line is tough. Pidgey is probably a C. Pidgeotto's a B. Pidgeot is an A, and same thing with the Mega. I'm just gonna put these two down here because I'm just not a fan of them. These are both here. Atkins is a C. Arbuck is a B. I think Pikachu is a B tier, and I think Raichu is an A tier. Raichu is a really good electric type. You know what? No, I'll put Raichu in S tier. Screw it. I'm not really a fan of Sandshrew or Sandslash, but obviously the evolution is going to be better in my opinion, so I'll split those up that way. Oh, the Nido line. Okay. Um, Nidoran's in D tier. I'll put even that too. And then we have Nidoqueen is up in A. Nidorino is probably in B, honestly. And the Nidoking is also in A. I've never been a fan of Clefairy and Clefable, so in D tier they go. Vulpix is like a B tier. Ninetales is also in B tier. Jigglypuff has a lot of meme value, but like I don't want that to have really a lot to do with this. So I'm gonna base it on like I basically I should have explained this in the beginning. The criteria I'm doing for this list is like look, like how the Pokemon looks, how well it works in battle, um, and how I personally like it just in overall. So Jigglypuff will go in D tier as well as Wigglytuff. Zubat is D tier. Golbat is B tier. Absolutely. Uh, this These two can go in D tier. Vileplume too. I'm not a huge grass type fan, so Paris and Parasect will follow suit. Venonat D tier. Venomoth is like C tier. Diglett C tier. Dugtrio is A. Very fast, great ground type. See, this one's going to be different. We're going to put Persian in C and then Meowth in B. I think that's the way it should be. Psyduck is great. Golduck is just as good. Mankey and then Primeape up here. Growlithe and Arcanine are up here. Poliwag is D tier. Poliwhirl and Poliwrath are both C tier. Abra, D tier. Kadabra is a B tier. Alakazam is an A tier, and I'll put his Mega up there with him. What I'm going to do with the Megas is the Megas will just be in the tier that the full evolution is. That's how I'm going to do it, just to make it easy on myself. Machop is a B tier. Machoke is an A tier, and so is Machamp. Bellsprout is D tier. I gotta scroll down already. Like I said, I'm not a big grass fan. So Weeping Bell's in D tier, and Victory Bell is in C tier. Tentacool is D. Tentacruel is C. Geodude is C. Graveler is B, and so is Golem. I've never really been a fan of Ponyta, but it's not the worst, so I'll put it in C. And then Rapidash can be in C as well. I almost said C. Slowpoke is great. I mean, it's slow as hell, but I gotta put it there for just that reason. And then Slowbro is a baller, so we'll put him in B. Magnemite, I love me some electric types, so that's a B tier. So is Magneton. Farfetch'd is a D tier. Doduo is also a D tier, as well as Dodrio. It's a flying type that can't learn fly, so that's an obvious D tier. We have Seal. It's a water and an ice type, and I like ice types. We'll put it in C, and then we'll put Dugong in B. We got Grimer, that's a D tier. Muck, same thing. Too many weaknesses. Psychic and Ground will just destroy these things. Absolutely kill them. It's not even fair. What do we got? Shelder, that's another water slash ice. Is Shelder ice type as well, or is it just water and then Cloyster is also ice? I don't know. C tier regardless. And then B tier for Cloyster. Ghastly. Oh my god, this line is great. Ghastly's in B tier. Haunter is in A tier. So is Gengar. And I'm going to put Gengar's Mega in B because I don't like how it looks at all. So that's where that's going. Onyx. I don't really like rock types. I don't. They're slow, too many weaknesses, grass, ground, water. They only really work against bug and flying types, really. I mean, if it's a pure rock type, Onyx is also ground. I'll put them in the middle of the road. I've never hated Onyx. You know what I mean? Drowsy is a C tier. Now we really got to scroll. Hypno is a C tier as well. Krabby's a D tier. Get fucked, Krabby. And then Kingler can get in the C tier. I'm confident with that. I hardly use either of them. Well, I've used Kingler a couple times. So, Voltorb is a D tier. Electrode is a B because of that speed. He is an insanely fast Pokemon. Gotta bump him up. I'm going through this. How much is left? There's not a lot left. Holy crap. Execute. Execute? Execute. Let's see. That's psychic typing, though. Grass psychic. It sucks to train. Like, in Gen 1 or the remake, when you if you want to try to get an Executor, it sucks to train this Execute to a decent level before you give it a Leaf Stone. So I'm going to put it in D. An Executor will be a B. It's a really good grass type. And the psychic typing helps as well. I like Cubone. I like the design. I like the backstory or the lore or the Pokedex entry. And Marowak is just that much cooler. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Fighting types are usually middle of the road. I think I'll put Hitmonlee in C and Hitmonchan in B. Seriously. Lickitung, C. I've never been a fan. Coughing gets the D. That's maybe I shouldn't have said that. Rhyhorn is a B, and then Rydon is an A tier. Rhydon's a beast. Rhydon can learn Surf. Rhydon can fucking learn Surf. Okay, he gets A tier for that. Chansey's pretty bad, just considering Gen 1 without Blissey. I mean, they're both pretty rough around the edges. They got a lot of HP, and they're kind of weak, though. But I'm going to put Chansey in C. Tangle is a D. I've never been a fan of grass types. I've said that already. Kangaskhan is a B. And so is... I'm assuming that's the Mega. So, yeah. I'm blasting through this. I didn't think I'd be doing this quickly. But that's okay. Horsey and Seadra. Horsey and fucking Seadra. I think Horsey deserves to be in C, but Seadra could be bumped up to B, honestly. So if any of you are just chiming in, here's what we have so far. We only have these in S tier, only four, and then a couple in A. B, C, and D are filled to the brim, and I'm kind of like I got to get to some S tiers sooner or later, right? Next, we got Goldeen and Seaking. In terms of water types, they're pretty middle of the road. Like, I would take them over, like, a Tentacool or a Shelder. So I think putting Goldeen in C and then having Seaking in B is fair for me. You know what I mean? Staryu we can put straight into B. And then I'll put Starmie in A because that's also a psychic type. That helps. Dual typing helps. You know, I hate Mr. Mime. Fuck right off. He's D tier. Scyther, man. I never use Scyther ever for anything. Trying to think. I th- I think I'll put Scyther in B tier. Jinx is a C. Ice. I'm a fan of ice types. I'm a fan. I'm a. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Electabuzz is an A tier. Absolutely. No, you know what? He's an S tier. Just because Electabuzz Thunder Punch, it's just so awesome. Like, it's just my thought. It's my list. Who cares? I'm less of a fan of Magmar, though. Magmar can be in B, though. He's good. He's like with these guys, so that's fair. That's actually a perfect assessment. He's along the lines of like these guys. Yes, I have the entire Bulbasaur line in B. I'm not a big fan of bug types. They get killed too easily. I'd say probably the same as Scyther, though, so we'll put the Mega in there too. Tauros is an A tier. I'm a sucker for a normal type, okay? Magikarp. Everyone wants to say that Magikarp is automatically trash. but he's gold if he's shiny. So I think that deserves a C tier. And then Gyarados is a beast. We'll put him in A. Oh, Mega Gyarados. We'll put well yeah, we'll keep him in A as well with the normal version of Gyarados. We're blowing through this, man. We're getting real. Lapras. Lapras is an A. Beefy, bulky, high defense, ice and water dual typing. It's great. Works against dragons. I I hate Ditto. I hate having to use transform and then having a minimal amount of moves to use. You know, I hate that. Eevee. Eevee's rough to train, seriously. But I think I'm gonna have to put Eevee in B. Vaporeon is S tier. It's probably the best water type. Jolteon is also S tier. It's another amazing electric type. Flareon is like B. It's not that good. Flareon is not as good as its first gen counterparts. It just is not. But I'm not sure if it's A or B. Oh man, I'm struggling. No, Flareon is not as good as Arcanine, so he's going in B with Eevee. Porygon. Porygon's a B. Like I said, I'm a sucker for normal types. Porygon can learn a lot. I'm fine with that. Now we get to the fossils. Okay. Omastar is a D tier, or Ammonite is a D tier. I'm sorry. I I misspoke. Omastar is a B tier. Okay. There's so many times in the past when I played Silver and I was in the post game battling Brock and the Omastar has fucked me up. Kabuto is also in D tier, and Kabutops will put right up there with Omastar. Aerodactyl is a solid A tier, as well as the Mega. Snorlax is my homie. That's the whole point of my name. He's S tier. He's so good. He's so versatile. I have a Snorlax on every single team that I make in every game that I play. He is designated as the Dragon Killer on my team. Like that is his whole purpose. And he's always got a variety of moves, so necessary on my team. Cannot cannot play without him. Now we have some legendaries. Articuno's a B. Zapdos is an A. Moltres is a D. Moltres is the worst of the three. Like I don't think anyone's gonna argue with me, right? I don't think anyone has any problems with that. The Dragonite line. Dratini's a B. Oh, I didn't even grab it. What am I doing? Dragonair is an A. I love Dragonair. The design's great, sleek. And then Dragonite is an easy S tier. Mewtwo. I'll put Mewtwo in S, as well as its physical attack Mega, but its special will go in A for me. And then lastly, we'll put Mew in S tier as well. So this is it. This is the whole list. And wow, okay. Oh man, we have a lot to unpack here. S tier obviously has the least in them, but I'm open to conversation. Seriously, I am 100% open to conversation, but I'm very definitive about this. Well, that's just contradictory. I'm either open to conversation or I'm definitive about it. I don't know. But yeah, this is my list. This is my S tier. I'm not going to name them because I'm not going to go through all 100 and including the megas 160 or something like that. I'm not. A tier, Nidoqueen and Nidoking in A tier. Like I remember the days when I would use Nidoqueen a lot and over Nidoking sometimes too. Growlithe and Arcanine is the best fire type in the game besides, Charizard. So obviously, Machoke and Machamp are amazing. Obviously, these two. Rydon, like I said earlier, he can learn Surf, so fucking of course, I'm gonna fucking put him in A tier. B tier. These guys are like middle of the road. Like I like to use them. You know what? I think I do have to actually edit something in here. I have to move Golbat to A tier because I actually like using Golbat. I mean, part of that is because later on you can get a Crobat out of it, and that's just S tier. But whatever, Golbat's still just as good. Now I'm trying to see if there's any of these that are worse than any of the other ones in here. Like Kadabra is definitely a B tier. I think this is fair. I'm kind of iffy about Scyther though. Kind of. But I mean, it's whatever. Eevee's in B. Flareon is as well. I mean, because if you teach Flareon decent moves, it's okay, but its stats are still like, eh. Articuno, yeah, Omastar, Kabuto, Porygon. Yeah, this is okay. This is I'm set with this B. C, there's not a lot in C. Damn, I thought there'd be a lot more in here. Hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to edit in this tier. Yeah, this is even. Kingler, yeah. I don't know, man. Did I put Hitmonchan in B? I did. I don't know. I think maybe Hitmonlee deserves to be in B with him. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like to separate them, and that's weird. I know, but huh? I don't know. The rest I'm pretty confident in are in this tier. Yeah, the rest I'm confident, but Hitmonlee, it's like, maybe he should be in B tier too. If I'm contemplating it, I'll move him up. And then D tier, the absolute worst of the worst. Moltres is in this tier. I know a lot of people don't like that, or might not like that, and I don't care. But Moltres is, in my opinion, the worst of the three birds. What else did I put in here? Vileplume. I mean, is Vileplume really that bad though? This might be the only one I'm questioning. I think I can move Vileplume up to C. Yeah, that's decent. I mean, I know I'm not a fan of poison types because they have too many weaknesses, okay? But Grimer is bad, and Muck only has what, like special defense? Maybe defense? Not speed. Not special attack, as far as I know. I don't know. Uh-oh. Hello? Shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm good with this list, seriously. This is... I'm very happy with this. So I'll scroll to the top. I'll do another slow scroll down just to get it all in. And then I think I'll end this for now. There's a lot to look at, I know. Hang on. Okay. Hold on a second. No, don't. Never mind. I lied. No, I heard a noise somewhere. I'm like, what the hell's going on in my house? Oh, no. Upstairs neighbor dog. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. Alright, so checking the C tier and then the D tier. One last little scroll through. What the hell was that? What are they doing up there? I think that's fair. Yeah, I really like this list. My S tier is stacked. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I you know what? I think I might want to do a Gen 2 one soon. And probably do that. Probably. Should I? Yeah, I should. 100% should. Oh my god, it's quarter after 1. Fuck. I'm pleasantly happy with this. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything finalized, but I do. I 100% have this list finalized. This is every Gen 1, including Megas, between S and D. SD card? Yeah, that's good. I think I'm going to end this for now just for convenience sake. And then I'll probably do another one soon. Probably Gen 2, but maybe. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for thanks for going on this journey, this ride with me, this huge undertaking. I appreciate it. And the more I do of these, the more fun it's going to be, right? If I keep looking over, it's because I got my dual monitor set up. Dual monitor set up. It's really just a TV and then my laptop, so whatever. Anyway, thanks a bunch. Appreciate it. I'll be coming back probably shortly with another one. So, everybody have a good day, and thanks for just swinging by.